Alright folks, welcome to another episode of Tech in Chicago. Back out, getting around the beginning of February, second weekend of February, but back out here at Riverview today. Came out here about 2 weeks ago, did a long, all the way down this whole stretch, came back, came up here. Today I'm going to mainly focus in on this area here, just because 2 weeks ago I was packing up after doing some digging, and literally right over here, this is normally where I stop and unpack or pack my gear when I get here if I'm hunting along the river, and looked down, and right on the surface was a Indian head penny. It turned out to be a 1903, so it's been washout. Can dig along here, can dig along the slope. I was hoping to be able to get into the wooded area up over the banking over that way, but once again that's still frozen over the ground. So I'll be going through. Haven't found a bottle around here for a while either, but found one last time, another ink well, and as soon as I picked it up, it broke. So it had looked like it had washed out and tumbled down the hill. A lot of stuff washes out of this banking. You can see all the exposure of the trees and the roots. Like that one over there, that big one, its whole root system, the ball, it's exposed. But get a lot of washout out of here, and end up finding stuff down here mixed in among like these big iron pieces. Like here's a big plate of iron. This is what you got to deal through, and pieces like this of iron. But as you can see, all the washout of the glass shards, the pottery pieces. Every now and then you find a bottle that's washed out that's complete. So this has been my go-to spot for bottles. This was the last time I was here. I was digging a group of signals in a hole here, and literally dug out all the bottoms of these old beer bottles. I have one that's complete, brown beer bottle from a distillery in Chicago, but sadly all those ones are broken. But they're all in this one hole, and I think in one giant handful I pulled out like 3 or 4 of them. So, but gonna head along here. Got the company of some ducks out there tipping over into the water to get the little like crawdads and stuff like that to eat. So got the company of the ducks, got the racer, and did the smart thing this time and brought the small coil. Last time I was out here I used I brought the stock coil hoping that the woods would be unfrozen. When it wasn't, I decided what the heck, sail along the water and see how it goes. But gonna hit it up. I'm gonna get back to you if I get anything good. Alright folks, well, first good target. It's been about 20 or 30 odd minutes or so, but working around all the edges of these trees up through here in this washout, knowing it's got to catch stuff as it comes down. But we're getting a solid 82 on the racer. Dug a few iron items, nails, and little bent pieces of iron that would read like 84 and jump around. But this one was a solid 82. I did dig a nail out at first, but you always here have to check your holes because the machine may see the item around the iron. So the racer is supposed to be really good at getting targets through and around iron. So I knew that piece of iron couldn't have been giving me a solid 82. So found the piece of iron up in here, but stuck the pinpointer in and was getting another signal here. Popped it out. Oh, that's my pinpointer going off. And got our first Indian for the day. It's gonna have some detail on it. I brushed it up a little bit. I think it's 1904. All right. They come out a little crusty. I have to either soak them in oil and some olive oil, or give them a blast of electrolysis to get some of the crud off. But this is a place where I found most of my Indian head pennies. Don't find a lot out curb strip hunting or anything else, but seems here there's these Indians are left over. I think this makes around like 10 or 12 around in that area of how many Indians I've found here, and mostly just going along this banking and along the water's edge. Like I said in my first ever video here, Riverview, that's my video with the most views. A lot of people don't come here because they considered it hunted out by guys, because it was a really popular detecting site because of the old amusement park that was here. Use that loud truck. But literally the bridge is right there for traffic, and it's a very busy road, so yeah, a lot of guys, even my hunting partner, when I told them, oh, I'm gonna hit up Riverview, and they would all say, you know, well, that place is hunted out. People have gone there for years, ever since they shut down and tore down the amusement park. But the thing is, there's so much iron. Literally, like I said, I haven't found much silver here. I found 2 rosies, one along the water's edge, and one in the bike ramp deals they have over there. But for probably modern drops. Found a gold necklace because kids from the high school and the college they have over there now come over in the woods and hang out and drink and smoke and party. But yeah, to me it's worth it. I like finding the relics. This is my go-to spot to look for bottles, as before it was an amusement park, it was a German immigrant shooting range that they used to rent out for picnics, and before that it was a dump. So there's a lot of stuff, man. Not always in it for the silver. So gonna get back at it, heading along this slope, working my way through here. It's really muddy and slippery, but I'll get back to you if I get anything else. Alright folks, back at you. Been working my way through here. I think I've got found a weedy, what I think's like one of those old World War I, World War II era lighters, the little cylinder ones, but it's all crudded up. I'm going to get home and clean it off. I was chasing a target here. It was kind of giving another solid 82 on the Racer. Another solid 82. I pulled out like 2 pieces of iron, still getting an iffy, and that is an old key. Really old, real thin. That has to go at least back to the Riverview amusement park, maybe older, or it could have been someone's house key or lock key or something from that time. But it's an old one. Cool. So, pulling out some coins and relics today here. Like I said, I'm working in between all these roots and in the back areas mostly too, trying to make sure I get in there, see if anything, when it got washed out, got hung in there. So gonna keep at it. Probably hit all the way over there, going up and down this hillside. I started right there, worked up that way, worked in here, and now I'm working right here in this. So, old key. Oh, I found a hinge too. Old door hinge. Really fancy. Let me see if I can. This thing got some really cool design on it. Old hinge, door hinge. That was pretty cool. So, probably off something really old somebody dumped, or from the amusement park area, maybe a building door hinge, but got fancy on it, so threw it in my pouch. Gonna take it home and clean it up. But so far that's about it. So I'll get back to you if I get anything else. Alright folks, I'm really excited over this find. Been going through here, digging up little shell casings, sinking, finding freaking pieces of old boxes. But I was going through this area and got a surface hit. It's kind of overloading, but I've been digging those just because if with the racer, if there's an item on the surface, and when I detect, I'd have my coil to the ground as low as I possibly can, so pretty much scrape the ground with it. But right here, if you watch my videos, I've found plenty of Rosies, Mercs, Standing Liberty quarters last year, freaking war nickels, pretty much every freaking silver coin so far that you can find, except for a $50 or $1. But I just found a coin that I've been saying ever since last year I've been wanting to freaking find, and it's in bad shape, but that right there is my first Barber dime. Woo! That is in rough shape, but man, I will take it. I've been freaking trying to find one of these coins for over a year now. Freaking last hunt before it got really cold, I was out with Keith Tucker and doing some boulevards, and I thought I was doing good. First target I pulled was like a 19 teens wheat penny. Turn around and he's giving me the thumbs up, and I go over there and it's perfect condition 1903 Barber dime. But it's not in the best condition, but it is a Barber, man. I want to say it's 1903. I will be able to get a date off of it. I said the coins that come out of here are in pretty rough shape. You know, with a lot of my Indians, I have to electrolyze them. I don't even know if they're valuable because I can't even read a date. So the only way to get a date or clean them up is electrolysis. So, over a year, man. I've wanted one of these, and I finally got one right on the surface, literally, right over here, going along, and it was right on the surface and this stuff. So, if this is here, I wonder what else could be in this. So, I haven't even hit along here yet. I've literally been here for, as long as I don't fall in the river. Got here at about 11:45, and it's 1:44. Holy crap! But literally only gone from that tree right there, worked up in here, come down, dug a few items out of there, like 3 or 4 freaking little small, like 22 casings, and was working here, was working my way up this way, and bam! So I still have all this right here to hit. Down to here and around over there on the other side. I wanted to get a bit, you know. Probably be out here for another hour or two at least. So, but yeah, man, that is what I'm talking about. I've been wanting one of these coins for over a year now. Ever since I got the AT Pro and really started finding silver coins. So, first Barber, cruddy as crap. Cleaned it off in the Chicago River, but silver smile, man. That is what I'm talking about. Get back to you if I get anything else.